Hey, what's up? For years I've watched videos talking about how Yokai Watch is a hidden gem and it's a game that it slipped through the cracks, but never really like success. It was a success. But the people who made those videos never really saved the franchise. They always try to say, "Oh, hopefully this will save it," but it never will. Because the people watching those videos are the people making those videos. So I'm just gonna make my own. So, yeah, I'm just gonna make a video about what Yokai Watch means to me. When I was younger, my only console was the 3DS, and my favorite game was Pokemon X. So I would play like any monster collecting game I could get. Like, I would play Skylanders. Basically, I would just look up every single day on my mom's iPad. I would look up Pokemon and all these things like Skylanders on the App Store just so I could find some monster collecting game that cost $5 and was made in China. Like some guy made it in his basement and it steals Bitcoin mining technology or something. I don't know how that works. So anything I can get my hands on. But one day, somehow, somewhere I don't remember, I got a game called Yokai Watch. Again, by the way, in this video, I won't talk about the game much, but just like what it means to me. If you wanna know what all about the game, besides just looking at the gameplay, Chromanize. He's this YouTuber. He's got the best series on it. It's so beautiful. Just watch it. It's not done yet, but it's got almost everything in the whole series. But next game is I'm excited for. This is the episode. Yeah. Let's start with this whole thing. Yokai Watch is the right kind of, well, like everything. It's hard to explain, but the games are basically endless, and that helps when, like, the games are fun. To, like, a young kid who loves video games, and all he likes to do is play video games until he can sleep, so he can wake up and play more video games, that's amazing. Each game has 3 save slots, besides the third game, which has 2 save slots, but there's a lot of content you can do in every game. Even after the story ends, there's a crazy post-game called the Infinite Inferno. Besides all the side quests, obviously. But it's just like a dungeon where you replay/rebattle every single boss from the game. But it's way harder. It's like instead of level 10 or 20 bosses, they're like level 70. And you have to do every single one. And at the very end, there's a brand new boss. Who, I will not spoil who this is. But in the first game, I don't know how I could beat it when I was younger. I did not beat it. With just like when I tried to do it recently, I could not do it. It was way too difficult. But yeah, at the end there's a brand new boss you can fight. In each game, they update it. So they add all the new bosses to it. So in the second game, you can still fight Slimemander, which is a boss from the first game, but you also have to fight all the new bosses. So that doubles the amount of bosses you got in the Infinite Inferno. And then you get an even harder final boss at the end. And then in the third game, they do it again. And there's so many bosses in that game. There's like 1,000,000 bosses. So they do that again. So then there's just so much stuff for you to do. In the fact that I can just play Yokai Watch 1 all the time. It's just such a good game. I always want to replay it, but I don't have any save slots left, and I don't want to delete my save files. It's just too good. So you see how I say it's an endless game? Anyways. That's really all I have to say for this. It's just why these games deserve everybody to give them a chance. Okay, now that the video's over, it's time to explain this random topic, like what the things going on in the world to justify this. Most of my videos don't really matter about that, but I don't care. Those are just fun. So, This Monday is Yokai Watch's 10th anniversary, and I lied earlier, saying that there were only 3 games. But there's actually 4 in the main series, besides spin-offs. There's like 100 spin-offs. But it never was localized. I still play it because, you know, I'm awesome and I have the game. But I am so sad because I want to experience it in English, but it was never localized due to a lack of interest. So for the 10th anniversary, we're assuming they're doing something. We know something's gonna happen around the Yokai Watch franchise. That's what the CEO of Level 5 said, but it will probably not succeed. So if they reveal anything, please support the game by purchasing it and playing through it just because it's something to do. Come on, man. Or if you don't like those type of games, tell your Pokemon friends. Like your Pokemon fan friends. As long as they're not like low punny fans, please don't send them over here. Like just please don't let my favorite franchise die forever. Bye bye now.